What's up everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at 3 cryptocurrencies that I think have a lot of potential and are good buying opportunities. And so as we can see here, the market is doing pretty well over the last couple of days here. Bitcoin currently trading right around $43,000, and so we can see some altcoins here are starting to show gains. Now I still think we're early on altcoins. I think there's a lot of potential for these moving forward over the next 6 to 12 months. And so we can see here Chainlink's on the move again, up 30% in the last week. We have Render up 24%. We have Tau here up almost 40%. We've been talking about that on the channel since it was about $50. Matic here is coming back at about 10%. And so we can see a lot of these altcoins here are doing exceptionally well. However, I still think there's a lot of gains to be made, and so I am personally still accumulating some positions for the upcoming bull run. And so if you're interested to know what I am personally buying or selling, you can check out Patreon underneath the video, where I will post my buy and sell alerts. While you're down there, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button to make sure you are notified of future content. And so let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin here, since this has control over the entire market. And so we can see we're currently at resistance of previous support here at the trend line in orange. And so we're currently sitting at that just under $43,250. And so if we do break through that, I would expect to go up to the top of this blue channel right around $48,000. And so that is what I am personally keeping my eye on. I think over the next couple of days, maybe in the next week, we will potentially get up to the top of this channel. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some more altcoins here. Altcoins are going to start doing very well when Ethereum starts turning around against Bitcoin. And so this is a comparison between Ethereum and Bitcoin here. And so we can see in the past we've have bounced off of this trend line back in 2017. And then again we bounced off the same trend line here multiple times in 2019, 2020, and then 2021. Just before the bull market. And so again we are back at that trend line here again, and then we could be forming a bottom to continue here. And so once this starts curling up here, that is when we're going to start seeing altcoins do exceptionally well. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some altcoins that I think right now are good opportunities or getting ready for the next leg up. And so the first one I want to talk about here is Render. And so they do have an upcoming catalyst tomorrow where Apple is going to be releasing their Vision Pro headset, and so this definitely could be a catalyst for that. And so if we go ahead and take a look at this article here that was released today, just showing Render's growth, they stated here that 2023 saw a number of technical and infrastructure advancements that were reflected in the data during the fall and carried out over the end of 2023. And so this is very interesting here. I was surprised to see this in the article here, that they actually came out and said that the Render network carried out the first rendering jobs at the Las Vegas Sphere and the Apple Vision Pro at the end of Q3 and throughout 2024. And so this here was written by Render themselves. They've been stating that they have been working with Apple for a couple of years now. And so they went out and publicly announced that they have been working with Apple with the Vision Pro, and then they also did some rendering jobs at the Las Vegas Sphere as well. And so I think that's very cool. I think there's a ton of potential for this. This just shows that it is being utilized. And so as a result, in the last quarter of 2023, there was a spike in activity in nearly all categories, rounding out the year where the network showed significant quarter-over-quarter, year-over-year, and full-year growth. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some numbers here. And so we can see in Q1, they had about 500,000 render that was used. Q2, a slight growth above that, 568,000. And then Q3, they had about 550,000. And so here we can see something change, right? In Q4, we're over 1 million render. And so they stated that they were working with the Apple Vision Pro. And so we could see that it started to be implemented here. And so I would expect this number to continue to grow, especially as they release the Vision Pro tomorrow. And so this is a keynote event that's going to be happening tomorrow. Now, whether they come out and officially announce that Apple is utilizing Render, if they do that, I would expect Render to explode. Now, they do not have to come out and say that. However, Render has already confirmed that they are working with Apple with the Vision Pro. And so that's definitely something to keep in mind. I think this cryptocurrency is definitely leading the deep end market, and so this is something I am very much looking forward to. And so the next cryptocurrency I want to take a look at here is Caspa. At the end of last year, we were doing really well. We started to see this really start to take off here. And since then, it's not been getting a lot of attention. It has been consolidating. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the chart here. And so we can see that this has been consolidating quite a bit now since the middle of November here. Until now, this has been in the consolidation phase. This is very similar to the consolidation that was happening in March of 2023. And we have been talking about this on the channel since. And so we can see here that we broke out right around 1.5 cents. And then we rolled this all the way up to about 15 cents, which was a 10x. Since then, it has been consolidating. However, over the next week or two, I do expect this to break to the upside, and so Caspa will start getting more attention. They have a very big community, very big following, and so we're going to start seeing this mentioned on Twitter a lot more, especially as it starts breaking out and going for a new all-time high. And so this is a cryptocurrency definitely to keep on your watch list. And so the next cryptocurrency we're going to be taking a look at here is Tectum. This is TET. And so again, this cryptocurrency has done very well over the last couple of months. We did hit an all-time high right around $40. Since then, it has pulled back, and I believe this is ready for the next leg up here as well. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the chart here. We can see down here the MACD is about to turn green. Once that does flip green, we can see previously that this had a massive run up here. We are currently at resistance right now, and so if we do break above that, I would expect to see us going up. The MACD will flip, and then this cryptocurrency will start printing gains. And so another one to keep an eye on your list here. They also are the fastest blockchain for all industries. And so this is a very quick blockchain. We can see in comparison here, we have Bitcoin at 7 transactions per second, Ethereum at 25 transactions per second, right? Ripple at 1,500. We have Avalanche at 4,500 transactions per second, Phantom at 300,000. However, we still have Tectum over here, over 1 million transactions per second. So they are going for a record for that later this month. I think they're shooting for almost 1.2 or 1.3 million transactions per second. And so this is a cryptocurrency here that I think could do exceptionally well, especially as a layer solution for Bitcoin. And so this is another one to keep on your watch list as well moving forward. And so all three of these cryptocurrencies have a very good use case, and I think these will do exceptionally well in the upcoming bull run. They got a little bit of attention in the last bull run. However, I think these are definitely setting up to do extremely well, especially with the partnership with Apple, between Render and Apple. And then they also announced that they're working with the Las Vegas Sphere, which is a big deal there. We have Caspa here, has a huge community, and they're definitely going to continue to push this cryptocurrency up. We're currently at $2.3 billion market cap. However, I think this could do much better. Right? We even had Cardano almost over a $50 billion market cap at the top of the bull run, and so this could definitely reach those levels as well. And so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future content, and also make sure to check out that link underneath the video to Patreon if you're interested to know what I am personally buying or selling. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.